Friends, it's Nancy. I'm going to attempt to do 4 prompts today from the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 4 that Amy from Crafty Cat has put on. We are at the end. I think she did the last 2 prompts yesterday, and so my intentions are to do 4 today and then 4 the next time, and then we will be ready to start the next challenge she's going to have. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a really nice weekend. The heat is unbearable. Let's all agree on that, right? The temperatures right now are just not June temperatures, at least for in Illinois it's not. But good days to stay in and craft and stay cool if you can. So I hope you're all doing well. So I'm going to start with number 43, which is quilt. And I'm making a belly band. And I did start it because otherwise it would take a long time. So I wanted to show you, stitching on paper is nothing new. It's, this has been around forever, but I noticed in the paper craft world that making designs and stitching on paper is very, very popular now. So what I had was I had a leftover piece of the quilt pattern paper from Pieces of the Past, I think it was. It's either Pieces of the Past or Places of the Past, but I'm pretty sure it's Pieces of the Past. From Amy at Crafty Cat, her kit. So I had this strip left over from the quilt I made. And what I did was I have this foam mat, and you can take any kind of a foam piece of, packaging you get with when you get things shipped to you or anything like that, or you might have a piece of foam somewhere. So what I did was I just take my crewel needle, I'm just using that, and I glued the piece of paper. It was like the perfect size for a belly band. So I just glued it onto some coffee dyed card, and I just poked holes. Just like I didn't, this is so random, these holes. If you want to make a specific design, you want to do some embroidery like X's or lazy daisy stitches, or any purposeful stitch, then you're gonna plan it out a little better. But for this piece here, I thought it would be fine just to kind of haphazardly and make big stitches. So I just poked holes in this all around, and then I have some floss. I have a small collection of this because my very first craft used to be cross stitch. I used to love cross stitch too. So, and these are just 2 little girls I cut out of a image from a Simplicity pattern type thing. So I thought I'd make just a simple belly band. So I just, the DMC floss this is, usually comes 6 strands. So when you take this off, if you're not familiar, this is 6 strands right now. So what I do is I cut a length off, like about 2 feet, 2.5 feet, and then you'll see there's 6 strands. So I grab 3 and 3, and I just gently pull it apart till it comes apart. So to do this, I am using 3 strands, and I'm just haphazardly going in and out of the holes, and I've done most of it so far, but I just thought I'd show you. Just real easy. You don't have to be a sewer or know anything about it. It's just stabbing in and out for this type. Of course, I'm trying to see the hole I made. Oh my goodness. There we go. So I'm just going to try to go fast and finish this up, and working on that. So how many of you have done the prompts for this challenge, or have you done some? I like when Amy says you interpret it the way you want to, and you don't have to do them all. This is just a way of making pieces for yourself when you need ephemera for certain journals or folios or whatever you're making. You don't have to. Now I did my best. I did keep up, and I did do a few times where I would combine them, which I really love doing that if I can. Some of them, instead of making 2 pieces of ephemera, I combined them. And, it just, depending on the prompts she picks, it just says, okay, well, yeah, combine them and do something with them, or just make 2 pieces, And that, for me, that worked well. I enjoyed that. I mean, it happened a few times, but mostly I think I just made separate pieces. So, okay, so I did that all around. It just adds a little something to it. And you can see the stitches on the back here. And I'm just going to make my quilter's knot here, which is just wrapping the thread around the needle a few times, pulling it down, and then clipping off the excess. So that's that. And as far as a belly band, like what you could cover this with another thin piece of paper to cover the stitches, or what you can do is put a dab of glue on some, or what I'm gonna do is just grab some tape, and wherever those knots are, because it's not gonna get in the way of anything else when you tuck something in, I'm just covering some of the knots, just taping them down. I'm not gonna cover the whole back because you're not gonna see it anyway. So just wherever I had a knot, that's all I'm doing, so it doesn't get caught on paper. Okay. And so yeah, I want to try more of that, stitching on paper, like, but probably more intentional stitching with embroidery floss on paper. So I'll have to keep that in mind. So I just wanted to show you that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these little girls on, kind of like this, just to kind of dress it up a little bit. And I think first I just have this real pretty trim, and you can get this at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take my glue, my fabric tack glue, and I'm just going to run it across the top. I mean the sides, I should say, not the top. If I can get it out of the bottle, and you don't have to use fabric tack. I'm just trying to use this bottle up. That's what I'm doing. So just going to run it across here, one side, and this will hold the stitches in place too, actually. So that's kind of neat. Probably didn't even have to put the tape on it, but that's okay. I'm going to cut a piece here, and I don't mind that I cut it a little longer because I can always trim it. And sometimes you just don't know what side is which, but I'm going to go with it here, and I'm going to just glue it on. And this piece of paper happened to be the right length for a belly band. So I was like, okay, I love when you can find just pieces laying around that you have and you can turn it into something. Just going to put that there, like that, and I'll trim it later when it's dry, give it a chance to dry. I'm going to do that to the other side too. Right? Okay. We'll trim that. I like that. That looks good. Yeah, some of the prompts, I don't know about you, but some of them I did struggle with. I really did. So, but some were like super easy. So, but you know what? I like the challenge of it. And like I said, even if, and like Amy says, even if you can't do them all, even if you maybe did one a week, even if you did maybe, just the ones that you'll use or that you have the idea for. I mean, you don't have to do it all. There's no rule for it, you just do what you can. Okay. Just so you have at least a few pieces of ephemera. I'm just looking to see. Okay. I'm just looking to see. Sometimes I think there's a right way and a wrong way of this, but I really don't think it matters. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Make sure I have it even on both sides where I want it. And that'll go in a cute, like, any kind of a soft journal, really. There's all kind of journals that I can see this in. Okay, and I'll put it down for a second. I'll get my regular glue out. And let's get these little girls on here. Oh, wrong way. I want it this way. I just thought they matched real nice with the pink and the blue. So I know I'm so far behind on my Halloween journal, my haunted journal, but like I told you, I'm so busy with my grandkids, it's just crazy. So I am going to grab any day that I get and try to get going on the video again. There were a few days I had time, but boy, I've just been running ragged and had no energy. I would sit in my craft room, and I know everybody feels this way at one point in time, where you have good intentions and you have time, and it's like, okay, I can do this now, I have time. But I would sit there and I just couldn't. I had no motivation. None. No motivation to do anything. I wanted to, but it just wouldn't come. The motivation wouldn't come, and I just had to, not get upset. I just had to let it go and just say, well, maybe tomorrow or maybe the next day. I'm sure we've all been there and are there often enough, So that's kind of how it was. I mean, I want to, my mind, my body, I want to, but sometimes just can't do it, Okay, I'm going to trim these off. Let me get that. And I think it's really cute. And I'll put it to dry. Just a little bit more of a trim. And I'll move that and show you. Isn't it cute? It's simple, but I like it. I really do like that. Okay, I'll just put that over here for now. And that was prompt number 43, Quilt. And then the next one is 44, Denim. So I have been collecting for a couple years now. I have been collecting stuff to make a horse journal. Now, I don't live on a farm, and I don't have anything to do with farms, but I love horses. I really enjoy, I think they're majestic animals. And I'm collecting things to make a horse journal, like a Western-y horse journal, cowgirl kind of journal. So I thought, oh, I'm going to make, oops, wrong one. I'm going to make a piece of ephemera, a tag of some sort to go when I finally get the urge to get going on that journal, which probably won't be for a while. But anyway, I have some twine, a brad. I have one of the denim pockets from Amy's Pocket Volume 1. I have a piece of digital that looks like worn wood, just a piece of manila folder. And then I think these are from My Porch Prints. I think it was a free sheet when you joined their Facebook group. I think there was a sheet of these different horse tags. So I cut out a couple of those. And then this, I want to say this is from Amy's Haunted Kit, I believe. So I'm going to attempt to glue this on, and I want to tear it so it looks like a broken piece of wood. That's my idea. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see if I can accomplish that. Look, that I'm in my mind, I know what I want. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. So I think the best thing to do is just glue this whole piece on for now. And then see what happens after that. We'll just wing it and see what happens. So I'm going to glue this piece on. I think I'm going to need a new glue stick because this is, yep. Let me grab a new one here in my drawer, if I have one. You'd think I would have realized that and got it out sooner, but I didn't. but I have them. I'm just trying to open the package. All right, I've got it. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, there we go. Let's try that again. So it'd be like, you know, like a worn piece of wood with the pocket hanging. That's kind of what I was thinking when I grabbed these pieces here. Okay, so let's see. Move my glue book out of the way here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna glue this on. Hopefully I get it on there in one piece. Okay. And I wonder if I should just give it a minute to dry before I rip it. So in the meantime, I could ink the edges of the tags with my, in the pocket with some vintage photo. Okay. So I did post about a week ago or so, I did post a picture of my pumpkins growing. I posted it on Instagram, my Instagram page, which is always linked down. I mean, there's always a link down below in the description box. So the picture I showed was 1 month, how they grew from planting a month ago. So my goal is I'll probably take a picture every month, one time a month, so you'll see how they grow, how, you know, big they get and how they take over my whole walkway to my front door. And they do, but boy, is it worth it for me. I just love growing the pumpkins. I really do. Okay, so we have that, and then I'll probably ink the, all right, so anyway, so what I thought was I would kind of rip it like broken here and maybe broken here. I don't know, but I'm gonna just go for it. I'm not gonna think about it. I'll see it's still wet. Maybe it won't work. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I give it a little help here. I think the best thing to do is just let it, okay, well, it's going now. It is what it is. So, see like a broken piece of wood or a ripped piece of wood maybe. The bottom, I guess I could rip that too. I might have to, maybe I'll rip that kind of across. I just gave it a little cut to help. However that rips, like a broken piece of, there. Okay, I'm not gonna worry. I think that's fine. That'll be good. So I'm gonna ink the edges up on this. All around. And then I can, depending on what I need for my journal when I make it, this can be a belly band or a tag or a tuck, because it's big enough to be a belly band. It's plain on the back to be a journal card even, and or I can glue it on as a tuck spot. Okay, so that's so far so good. Okay, so then I thought I would glue this on somewhere here, and I want to hang it like kind of crooked. So I think what I'm gonna do is mark where I want to put the brad through. So I think I'm going to put the brad through right here. I made a mark, and then I'm going to take a small hole punch that I have. See if I can get in there to make that punch. Ugh, it's so close, but not working. Okay, that's not a problem. This is what you do. If you can't do that, because it's too small, I have my awl, getting back that plastic piece I had, and I'm going to just make my own hole for the brad there. So that's an idea too, when you can't make your hole punch reach where you need to put that, right? So that would go there. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is glue this kind of this way. Glue everywhere. Glue that. Okay, right about, I think I'm going to put it right about there. Okay, so let me get my glue. So I went to Hobby Lobby about I was there a week ago, but then prior to that I was there 2 weeks, so today 2 weeks ago, right? They have their fall stuff. They were putting it out, and the summer stuff is already going to be on clearance soon. And I was there when I went there last week. They had more fall stuff out. And they started putting Christmas stuff out. And then, we know, we're crafters. We know how that is. I mean, we're not surprised by it, right? But, I love fall. Fall's my favorite. So I got very excited. Okay. I got to make sure I'm doing what I want to do. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I didn't buy anything because it's not on sale yet. But I was looking at it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my jute. I'm going to tie a little faux knot here like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it there. This is going to go around the brad like that. So it looks like it's a pocket hanging on a worn piece of wood. And I'm going to cut it right here. Okay, so I am going to, because this will set up faster, I'm going to put a dot of glue right here on the, okay, like that. I'm going to put this here for now, and I'm going to put this here and hold that there for a minute. I'm going to stretch this, put that there, so it looks like it's hanging. Okay, good. So I'm going to keep it in position so I can open this up like so. Of course it come off because I'm not holding it down. So we're going to do that there. We'll pull that under there a little better. There we go. Okay. There. That's what I meant to do. I'm trying not to pull it too tight that it curls, but tight enough. Okay. All right, and it can be loose actually. It can be, right? It can be loose. I'm going to put a knot here and then pull that down closer that way. Like that. And then I'm going to put a little bit here. Okay. And then I'm going to see how that lays and put that knot there. And I'm going to have to hold that there for a second. I like that. So doesn't it look like a piece of faux wood, broken wood with a hanging pocket on it? I think that's cute. Something different, right? Okay, so there's that. And then just what I wanted to do is put some of these tags of horses in here if I can. Just maybe even a couple like that. You can even put them under there so we don't cover up that cute little jute hanger I just made. Let me get that under there too, without ruining it. I feel like I'm all thumbs here, sorry. Let me just grab my tag. There we go. I wanted the horses to show. And I don't even know if I need the other tag, but let's try it. I guess we could just leave that in there, but I really want to see the horses, so maybe I'm not going to use that tag. I just want to see the horses really right now. And I just want to have that there like that. And then as far as the back, what I would do is I have a piece of like a masking tape here, because like I said, I don't know what I'm going to use. If I'm going to use it for a belly band, a tuck, or a journal card, I don't know. But I am going to cut a piece of this tape. I'm going to cover that brad up just like that, and that's fine for me for now, till I decide what I need. So that is my piece of worn wood denim pocket. So denim, this is number 44. Okay, so, and then I'll flatten these out. I'll put them under a book to flatten out because they're wet glue. Okay, I'm going to put those here for now. Okay, the next one, and how are we doing on time? Am I doing okay? I don't want to keep you too long. It is, okay, I better get moving here. Okay, so now number 45 is grunge. Okay, so I think Amy is the queen of grunge. Like, she rocks that so much. So I'm gonna make a tag for the haunted journal. So this is the freebie from Tracy Fox for the Craftly Haul, and I printed 2 to a page to make it smaller. I have a piece of the coffee dyed folder here. I have a piece of the black paper that we used to cover the haunted journal. One of the tags that I kind of ripped around. One of the labels from the Haunted Kit, Grimm, and a piece of my rust dyed gauzy cloth, whatever you want to call it. Oh my gosh, I can't think. Okay, so I thought of making this tag, and it probably needs to be sewn, but I won't be able to do that on camera. Okay, so first I'm going to ink, and this one here for my haunted journal, I've been using the Scorched Timber, which is like the color. I'm going to cut this down. So let me just get the sides done so far before I layer. I'm going to do some layering on here, and I have to do some cutting, but I thought if I can get the sides done here, and I think I'm going to cut it about there, so I'm just going to go that far up. Okay, and then my next layer I want to do is, I'm looking for my scissors that are, like these kind of edge scissors. These, I've had these forever. They're by Fiskars. I don't know, Fiskar paper edgers. I don't know if you can find them. But, so I did kind of cut this out already with that. And my idea was to, like, instead of a regular tag shape, I thought I would take something round, like maybe this, and kind of draw around it. So it would be the rounded top, but I don't want to do it quite yet. So I want to put this next. I already pre-cut it with those scissors, but I'm going to make a mark because I have to do more cutting with it. So let me kind of do that, make some edges here. And I'm going to cut this. I can't even see where I put the other paper, the mark, but that's okay. I'm going to just swing it. I can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, so that's going to go here, like that. All right. I don't know what I want to do here. Do I want to rip it the top? Okay, I think I'm going to for now. Okay, we'll save this for something else. Okay, so I'm going to ink this edge up here. Oh, I got some sun yesterday. I was out in the sun in the morning. We had an outdoor service at our church. Oh, it was a little warm. Not going to lie, but I did get my tan started already. And that's about when I get it, is when I'm outside with the grandkids or, you know, just doing things outside, watering and things like that. So, okay, so I wanted to put that there. And then I had this piece that I kind of ripped around. I was thinking I wanted to still see Craftly Hall for some reason. Not that it matters, but I was going to put that there. And I wanted to kind of do that. So I guess I could, about this time, see where I wanted to put the I wanted to make it kind of like a tombstone type shape, like just the top of a, let me see if I can accomplish that by doing this. So if I go like this and then across, would that work? Maybe like that. All right, I'm going to cut it. Maybe in my mind it will be fine. We'll see how it looks. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's way off, isn't it? Okay, hold on. And you know, the more you cut, because you think you're fixing it. Wow, how did I trace that? And yet it looks so weird, but I'm going to leave it because tombstones are not perfect either. So I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to get all worked up over that unevenness, right? Okay, so now I want to put that there. Because I need to get to the next prompt, because I think you'll get a kick out of it. So let's hurry up and get this one done. Get this on. Okay. Okay, like that, more or less, right? Okay, something like this. Gotta work quick with it. I'm just using it because I like the script. You know, it looks just like old world paper. I might even just ink that whole thing up really good. Like that, and I don't know. You know me, I always have to fix my corners there. Oh, I wonder if I could do these. No, I can't get that in there, but I can always clip it a little bit here. Okay. Then I was going to put the black. And then let's get this inked up here. Excuse me. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to rough up the edges here with my tool, little tool here. That's what I needed. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, this is my take on grunge. But so I'm okay with that. So these are the two straight edges. I just thought maybe I was gonna kind of mangle that edge up there. Right? that'll work. Okay. Okay, there's that. So I thought we could put that there. Put that there. Yep, okay, I will do that. I think I can get away with putting this on with glue stick because I don't need the edges to be totally glued down. So I think they'll be fine. Like that. Okay. Just to make some grungy layers, right? And I said when we made the cover, don't throw any of that black because you could use it. And see, I'm using it now. So, okay, there's that. And then I grunged him up, so I'm going to put him on. That one I will put glue on everything here, so he sticks down really good. Make sure I have glue on everything there. I do. Okay. I'm going to glue him down kind of there, like that. Okay, I like that so far. All right, and then I need something on the top, so I think I'm going to have to put some kind of metal piece up here, I think. But I don't know if I have anything near me right now. I'm looking. Oh, I have something here. I knew I had something out. These are just like corner pieces. Ooh, I like that. That'll be good, right? That'll do it. Oh, I'll do it up there. Oh, yeah. It's the little things in life, right? Okay, so I'm going to glue this here. Oh, I better ink that up too. Okay, so I'm going to put that right about here. So I'm going to put some glue here to grab this paper, this here. Just kind of put it down haphazardly like that. And then glue this on like that. And I'm going to just kind of tuck it in here a little bit like that. So I like it, gives texture. Okay, then the metal piece is going to go on with my fabric tack. Okay. Oh. All right, so let me get that on. I don't know, I think my friend Chick gave this to me. Thanks, Chick. I think she gave this little pack of metal things to me here. I'm trying to not put too much on here, but enough to glue it down there. Okay, so I think I got that. Okay, I'm going to put that right here, like that. I think that's good. Oh. Okay, I like it. Okay, so there is my grunge for grunge. That's number 45 is grunge. So I'll put that to dry. Of course, they'll have to get flattened. Okay, the next one is number 46 I'm going to do, and that's summer. So for us people that love Halloween the way I do, because you know I do, right? We celebrate what we call summerween. So it's summer with a bit of Halloween, because that's how we roll. Okay, so if you look up summerween, you will see how people do things for summer and Halloween. Okay, so I am going to make some cute Halloween journal cards with some die cuts, stamps, and some scrapbook paper. Now, these printables of these flapper girls here, they come 6 on a page. It was a 1 page, and I want to say it's from Polly's Paper. I will look her shop up. I followed her. Her name is Ginny. I followed her for a long time. She makes great albums, like, you know, and cards and things like that. She's just fantastic. So I will link her down below, but I believe I bought this sheet out of her Etsy shop, and it's just 6 different images of beachy flapper girl kind of things. But you can see they're kind of black, and it's a darkness and that. So I wanted to make some summer. From summer, it's going to be a Summerween journal card. So also, what I'm going to use is I have a die cut to make brooms. So I've cut some brooms out, and then the witch hats I'm using are, once again, laser cuts from Amy at Crafty Cat in her Etsy shop. She usually has them around Halloween. So if you're interested, I'm sure if you let her know, if she has a moment, she could probably cut you some. But they come in a whole pack, and they were all different size witch hats, from smaller than this to bigger, like maybe 3.5 inch big ones. So they are fantastic. So that's what I'm using. So what I'm going to do is I want to glue these on to the back, make this a border. So they're all the same. Well, no, actually they're not all the same size. One is wider than the other. So I am going to put like about a 1/2 inch border around these here. So I'm going to cut this one. I'm going to cut a strip that's 3.5 inches, because 2 of them, well, they're all different sizes. Oh well. Let me just get my cutter out here. Oops, sorry for the noise. You know, I work in such a little tiny space here, so give me a second here. And what did I say, 3.5? Okay, I'm gonna cut the strip 3.5. Should have had this done already. I guess I assumed they were all the same size, so I just want a nice 1/2 inch border around them. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it here, and hopefully they're going to look all right. So this one here will be like 5. Okay, that's that one. And then I have another one here. It's a little bit, I think this is still going to work though. They don't have to be exact. So I'm going to make this one like 4 3/4, a little more than that. I'll do it here. That one, and then let me move that over. And then the next one I have is a little wider. Probably my favorite one. Look at that. Oh man, I was so excited when I saw her. So I'm going to make her bigger. And I am going to cut as quick as I can here. I'm going to eyeball it here and just make a quick cut. So stick with me, because these are probably my favorite from the prompt. There we go. Well, more or less. I'll cut that with my scissor. Oh my gosh, really? Rip it. I can't even cut it. What is going on? I just cut it really bad too. Oh my goodness. See, when you're in a hurry, I'm just trying to get too much done here. So let me just just line this up and cut a better. Wow, that's pretty embarrassing. You can't cut with your cutter. You can't even use a cutter on a video, right? Okay, enough. Let's keep moving here. I'm gonna try not to make noise again. So, okay, this is my idea for summer. I've got that girl, these two here, and this girl here. So this one, I want to use this stamp here that has the Halloween face. I'm going to use that one, so I'm going to put that to the side for now. We're going to use that one, and then I think I want to use the spider web and the bats out of this one. So maybe these bats, I might be using those out of this one. So I'm just going to put that here for now. Okay, and get these blocks out here. Okay, am I still in frame? Okay, let's start with this one here. So I am going to ink it, ink the card, and you could grunge it up if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. I think they're going to look cute just the way they are. So what I did was I have those die cuts that Amy makes out of those witch hats. I've had them since last year, so I got them out and I went through them to find the size that would fit on their heads. So that's what I did first. So they're going to be kind of gothic witches in the summer going to the beach. So I'm going to glue her in. So yes, look up Summerween in case you're not familiar with that. That's how people that love Halloween celebrate a little bit of Halloween in the summertime. That's how you do it. Okay, all right, so then for this gal, these two gals I should say, I have a broom, and if I can pick these hats up, the witch hats. So all they're gonna need is a hat each, and I thought the broom would look really cute, like she's holding a broom here. So let me get my glue. So the witches, they go on vacation too. They need to have a little fun, don't they? So she's holding her broom, and then I'm going to put their hats on. If I can hold it. I should get my tweezers out to help me out here. Okay, that's her hat on. And I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I hope you're crafting while I'm doing my crafting here too. Or what I do sometimes is I'm able to watch maybe half of a video at one time, and then whenever I have time again, go back and watch the other half. So sometimes when people have longer videos, I can't sit the whole time and watch it. But that's cute. Two witches at the beach. One's holding her broom. Okay, and let's get this one done here. Okay, and then on this one, because there is more space here, I thought it would be good to stamp, you know what I'm saying, a spider web here, like that maybe. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's good. Just that, I'm thinking. Let's see how that works out. And then she's going to get a broom. She's got her hand up, so she's posing with her broom and her hat. So I think, how did I have her hat? I think, yeah, that way. Okay. So let's get her broom, our broom. Let's get her hat on here. Okay. Oh, she's so cute, isn't she? Look at that. And then let's get her broom in her hand. And I can see that these would be great in some upcoming Halloween journals I'm making that can be used for October dailies. You can always do that. So let's see, I'm going to put it right here where her hand is, like she's holding it, right there. So cute. And then let's get her glued on. And the last one is actually my favorite, so I saved that one for last. Okay, I think I have that all glued up. Put her on here. Oops. Is that good? Like that? Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. So that's her, and then the last one, which is my fave. Let me get her over here. I'm just gonna get some ink. I'm going to glue her on right away, and then I will just show you one more time, and then I will let you go. Okay. Oh, oops. In a hurry, that's why. Okay. That looks good. Like that, right? Okay, so gotta get her witch hat on first. I mean, there are so many things you can do with those witch hats. And I love that she has so many, Amy has so many different sizes in them. So see, her hand is on, like she's holding onto her hat. I love that, right? Then what I wanted to do is use this Halloween face. And you know what I'm going to do with this, right? Right there. It's a Halloween beach ball with oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. And then I thought maybe, let's see if I can do this. Put a little tiny bat here. Is that how it goes, or that way? No, I think it goes this way, like he's flying. Okay, that's good. And then maybe this other one here. see if I can put him somewhere here. We'll put him down here like that. And then her broom. She needs her broom. Like she's holding her broom there too. Okay, I'm going to do that. And then that's going to be it. So wow, that's how you cram in four prompts in a video, which is really kind of hard to do. It really is. And I don't mind that her broom is going off here, but she's holding on to it. Okay, let me move this out real quick and I'll show you. So this was the last one we did. This is summer, number 46, summer. So I did these 3 summerween journal cards with witches at the beach in her cute little beachy Halloween pumpkin-y looking beach ball. And I think they're just so cute. I can even put a spider web up here. I might just do that. So those are our summer. And then we had number 45 was grunge. So I did this cool tag with to go in my haunted journal. That's very nice. And then going backwards, we're doing number 44 denim. So I made a piece of broken wood. I put the denim pocket with the hanger to put some horse tags in there. And then the first one we started was 43 quilt, piece of quilt paper, and we put stitching. I put the lace, the crochet trim, and the 2 gals. So that's all of them. So I thank you so much for sticking with me today. I hope you enjoyed that and got some ideas. I'll see you in the next video and have a blessed day. Take care, friends. Bye.